thanks to Trace. I'm number 420 for this track event. They're probably gonna make me pee in a cup at the end of the event.
What's up, everyone? We're here today at Road Atlanta to do another episode of Eurofed InDepth with one of our very good friends, as well as my very good friend, Nathan. And behind us, we have his 135 with a 1M conversion with a single turbo. So, Nathan, what started this build? What kind of gave you motivation to make a 1M clone, as you call it?
Yeah. So I really like the N54 platform. I came from the Mazda Speed 3 platform, so I was used to the direct injective platform, and so I knew I really liked the N54. I liked the 1 Series, but 1M was just the deal breaker for me. I knew before I even bought the car what I was going to be doing, and essentially held off on doing anything, just collected parts until about a year in of owning the car. I eventually installed everything and did the body work to the car.
Gotcha. So you did all this in your garage, right?
Yes, I did 100% in my garage.
Well, I mean, it looks like a body shop did it, so I do pride you on that.
I will say Dante from Street Approved Customs did paint the car. It was wrapped at one point, but Dante did go and paint the car. So Street Approved Customs.
And we've had a lot of cars featured on our channel and page from Street Approved Customs. They do amazing work. Check them out. Link will be down below.
Yep.
Awesome. So the rear quarter panels are OEM.
The rears are the only thing not OEM. So they're fiberglass. Everything else, side skirts, rear bumper, front fenders are all OEM.
And that's a discontinued prior designs fender, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
Gotcha. Okay, so while we're still here on the car, I noticed you got some carbon accents, but you have quite possibly one of the nicest wheels to put on any vehicle.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
what kind of tire wheel setup are you running here?
So these are the BBS E88s. They are 18 by 10 in the front, 18 by 11 in the rear, 295 in the rear, 275 in the front archer plates.
Okay, and you've already done 2 sessions on these tires.
I've done 2 sessions.
How do you feel with them?
And they're way faster than I am. Like I got some more pushing to do. And yeah, the limit of these is going to definitely probably be beyond my skill level, but we're going to try.
So you got the M fenders up here. What brakes are you running? Your pad rotor setup?
So for this event, I did EBC blues in the front, and I did EBC reds in the rear. Brake lines, fluid, but stock braking system, stock caliper. So they seem to work pretty good so far. I did 145 on the back straight on my second session, and it slowed down.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. So let's check underneath the hood, because there is a big spoolie boy in there.
Yeah. So I did the single turbo swap with Trace, another Eurofed technician at Johns Creek.
And we have featured Trace's B5 S4 with a single turbo too as well. That'll be linked somewhere above here.
I did the single turbo conversion almost pretty much right after I finished doing the 1M body stuff. And I did this one in the garage as well with the help of Trace. I blew it up once, making 32 pounds on the 85, threw a rod out the block, and then put another stock block in here. So I've just been, for the last 6 months, just putzing around with low power.
Everything on the internals is still stock though?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha. And what are you putting down to the wheels?
Out here today, I'm probably low 400s on like 12.5 pounds, and On the street, I normally run it like 18, 19 pounds, which is like a 550 wheel. But I haven't played with the 85. I do have port injection and everything, but it's all just turned off at the moment.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can see I kind of tried to do a little color match, metal valve cover, got out of hand with the polishing a little bit.
It looks good. I like the Doc Race manifold right
This
there.
is like a byproduct of COVID, of being bored and taking my time putting it out.
Well,
it took me
every
8
time
months.
every time you have your hood popped at a show, it looks great.
Thank you.
It definitely paid off.
Yeah.
And what headlights are these? Because these are not stock headlights.
So they're OEM LCI headlights for 1 Series, and I just put different rings in them and painted them. So they're pretty close to stock. Just
Did you bake them and pull them apart? Or?
I did.
Nice.
I've done them 4 times, and I unfortunately kind of need to do that one again.
It's all hand built by you. So
Yeah,
you know,
I mean it's the process, so
yeah,
that's what I
you live and learn.
like. That's what I like about it.
Awesome.
you know?
So let's move on to the interior of the car.
Yeah.
Now. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on here. You've got some nice Recaro seats. What model are these seats?
These are pole position.
Pole positions? Okay. And you kept the interior pretty simple. You know, you didn't really go overboard on, you know, all the carbon fiber bits or
Yeah.
anything like that. You kind of kept it, you know, still true to the 135, if you will.
Yeah.
And I see some, you know, Alcantara, you know,
Yeah.
some
Yep.
paneling in there. And then what are you? Do you have anything modified on the shifter or?
Nope, stock shifter actually. Just haven't got to it yet. It's definitely something that I really want to explore into some of my options for it, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on anything. But yeah, I wrapped this car had the aluminum silver trim in it. I wrapped that in like a micro suede. I'm not balling enough for Alcantara. And you know, some boost gauges in my boost controller, AFR gauge. I actually have a Android tablet behind where the LCI navigation used to be.
Okay, so you
so I
have,
can
like,
like
the modern
I can
stuff,
data
yeah.
log MHD wirelessly through that, which is nice. Just was trying to look for kind of a OEM looking setup.
No, it looks like I mean, we rode in the car on the way up here to shoot, and I thought that was stock.
Yeah, you wouldn't look at it twice, right?
No.
I just mounted a fire extinguisher in the car because this is one of definitely my biggest fears being out here, was that something was going to get hot that wasn't supposed to. Thankfully, these first 2 sessions, nothing has happened. But
Well, your goal today was to make it 2, and now your goal is to make it both days all weekend.
Yes. The
That's
goals have changed.
That's a great build. That means that you put, you know, a lot of time and effort into this car,
Yep.
and it's finally paying off.
And I definitely can't take all the credit for this. Like Trace and Mir, you know, they've helped me a ton. Eurofed's helped me a ton. So this definitely wasn't a one-man job. There's been lots of people that have helped me along the way. So I'm super appreciative of that and everybody that's helped me.
Awesome, man. That's great to hear. We could be such a big part of, you know, this car.
Yep.
Awesome. So in the rear, kept it pretty simple. It's got, you know, just a nice little carbon fiber lip,
Yep.
lip spoiler, and then these are LCI tails too. I'm
Yes,
assuming?
these are the black lines, which I think were only available in Europe. So they made these LCI here, but they're just like a brighter red. These are just a little bit darker.
Okay. And then you see the 1M bumper with a little, you know, carbon fiber diffuser with it.
Yep.
What is this, a custom exhaust? Is it a off the
So
shelf?
the front half from turbo to the axle back is custom 3-inch with a vibrant resonator, and then this is a CP axle back, which is cool because they were big in the Speed 3 world, well they still are, and they made like a small run of 1M stuff, and their muffler was really cool looking, so it works.
No, I mean,
it works perfect.
I like the quad tips. I like how they're offsetted. It looks good. And now you've been working on welding.
Yes.
And you did.
I gotta make my own now. I got it. Hey, we're trying to shoot here.
So I think all that's left is, what OEM paint color is this? Because I know it's a BMW color.
So it's the OEM, or it's the factory color of the 1 Series when I got it. It's sparkling graphite metallic, and yeah, Dante sprayed it complete outside, didn't have to do jams or anything because it was already the factory color. So.
Gotcha. And then while you had that sprayed, I also noticed one more part that we kind of missed is you got the OEM 1M mirrors too as well.
Yes. Okay. So that was one that I was like, I'm not trying to fool anyone that I have a 1M. I just really liked the look of it, and you could run cool wheels on it. And then I was like, I gotta get the 1M mirrors at some point. So yeah, I did the 1M mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, I still like, it's like one of those things on BMW, and they still do it to this day.
Right.
It's like all the M's kind of have, just
that
a loop.
little,
Just a little loop, and it adds a little bit of
right.
to it.
Right.
But I think that's everything about the car. Nathan, I really appreciate you joining on today's episode.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming out. Hope you have the best of luck on your track day. Everything seems to be going well so far, so, crush those times. Hope you beat Mir.
Oh, we don't have to
You already beat Trace.
We don't have to hope.
Sets over there.
Yeah, I beat Trace. I got 3 laps in, so I beat Trace.
Awesome, brother. Well,
sorry.
We'll catch you around probably on a future vlog or something, and drive safe out there.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for everyone for watching today's episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notification bells to stay up to date on everything Eurofed. We've got a lot more cool cars in Atlanta to feature. We have some new cars coming up in Charlotte that we're going to be dropping very soon. Head over to our Eurofedautomotive.com to schedule any service appointments, as well as shop our new merch, like this green Eurofed hoodie that I'm wearing today. And stay tuned on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for everything Eurofed. Thanks for watching.